Hey guys, it's Carlos with Side by Side Krew. Just got a package from RPM Power Sports. I'm so excited that the lighting in my house isn't the best, but I'm just so excited that I want to open the box and kind of also give you guys of an unboxing and first impression of the product. So I'm going to be doing an installation video, so this is going to be all included. It's going to be all one piece. But yeah, I'm just so excited. First thing I want to do is say thanks to RPM Power Sports. They're going to hook us up with a promo code. So I will be putting that in the description so you guys get a discount. I believe it's going to be Side by Side Krew, but I'm not 100% sure. But please take a look in the description, and also I'll add it in the video here, so you'll see it right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. RPM, thanks for the hookup, and let's go ahead. See, there's a little pocket knife. See what we got. First thing I see is we got a box. Cool. Let's see what we got in here first. Got a box. Let me lower this thing down a little bit. Box. Ooh, charge tube. The quality feels good. Thick plastic. It's really nice. That's pretty much it. Let's open up the box here. Doesn't come with instructions, just kidding. Please, people, make sure you read installation instructions. It gives you a link. So we'll have to do, check the link out. Obviously, I'm gonna do the step-by-step instructions on the YouTube video here. So you probably won't need this, but just in case, if you want to reference, make sure you read the tab there. Ooh. Very nice. RPM Power Sports. Comes with the filter. Comes with an extra spring. Again, I haven't read the instructions or anything, so I don't know which spring is the heavier spring. I'll probably go with the heavier spring. I think that's what RPM, I think that's what the boys out in RPM run, so you know what? I gotta follow their steps as well. Got the clamps. Dude, everything in here. They even send you zip ties for the, I'm assuming this is for the filter. Got a filter in here. Kind of a pre-filter. So throw this on top of here. Very nice material. And they even send you zip ties. It's amazing, everything that comes in this package. Like, you really don't need to go anywhere else. Yeah, this thing is, I'm speechless because how well built this thing is. This is awesome. RPM, you guys are doing a good job. Now, don't want to jump to conclusion yet, because obviously I got to install it and test it before, we start celebrating and singing the hooray, So let's go ahead and move on to that now. Alright guys, it's the installation part. This is the fun part. I'll walk you through it so you don't have to read the instructions. But it's pretty much plug and play. Let's go. First, let's identify the charge tube. It's located behind this cap. Go ahead and pull from the top as it's secured by plastic plugs. Once it's released, slide up as you don't want to break any of the bottom tabs on the cap. Now, let me show you which hose is the charge tube. I went ahead and pointed out the charge tube with the green arrow. Go ahead and trace the charge tube to the back of the car. For that, you'll have to go underneath the wheel well. Now, to make it easy for yourself, go ahead and remove the CVT hose that are mounted to the CVT housing. I also removed the hose to the air manifold to give me some more space to work with. Let me show you. Now let me point out the other end of the charge tube, which is located under the left rear wheel well. Let me point it out for you guys. Now be patient removing the clamps, as it can be challenging as it's a tight squeeze. Now that we removed the charge tube, it's time for the blow-off valve. One thing before I forget. On the blow-off valve, if you want, if you don't want too much noise going into the cabin, by the way, I already put the filter on. But if you don't want too much noise going into the cabin, you should put the blow-off valve, so this part of the cap right where the filter is at, away from the cabin, right? So you just don't get so it's not, you know, too noisy for the passengers. Me, of course, we got to go louder. I want to be able to hear it in the cabin, right? I don't really carry too many people in the back. RPM blow-off valve installed. Check. As you can see, the blow-off valve, or the filter, is facing the cabin as I want the full effect. Now let's move on to running the hose from the blow-off valve to the air manifold. As you can see, I already connected the hose to the blow-off valve. Now let me show you where we're going to run it to. Okay, let me show you where we're going to mount the hose. You see the air manifold here? There's a torx screw there. Just go ahead and unscrew the torx screw and wiggle off the cap. Let me see if I can bring you in closer. Now go ahead and insert the hose with the hose mount. And don't forget to use the same torx screw that you just took off to hold onto the hose mount. Now let me show you how I ran the hose. Remember the zip ties they gave us? I went ahead and used them to secure the hose. I just added one more. Now I did leave them a little loose just in case they needed a little bit of play. But there you go. That's pretty much it. I did that. Let me show you how it screwed the torx screw into the air manifold to secure the hose. Now let's put the car together so we could get some sound clips before and after.
That thing sounds really nice. Ah, sounds nice, huh?
Alright guys, just want to share my final thoughts on the RPM blow-off valve. Quality wise, parts are not cheap. They didn't cut any corners, so don't gotta worry anything about that aspect. Just wanted to mention in the audio where I was showing you clips on how it sounded with the blow-off valve. I didn't think the audio came through and it didn't do it justice, because in person it sounds so nice. So every time I kept hearing that blow-off valve, I couldn't stop but smile. Definitely check out RPM. They got other parts, and if you're interested in any of the parts, use the promo code Krew. I don't know if I'm coming out with a follow-up video, but if you're interested in something like that, let me know. Just comment below and we could make that happen. Also, don't forget to subscribe and also follow me on Instagram. All right, till next time.